Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab here, Jackson Tatro.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Nico Horner in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And he deals. And that's a little bit high.
Well, second pitch of this game and already getting squeezed a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one the other way. One out in the top of the first. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Nelson Velasquez.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score. Man, I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Goes down looking. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger with 3 hits so far in the series, and he's knocked in 3 runs as well. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That one missed. Up the middle. Nice grab. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Back here at the ballpark, our starter in this one, Marcus Stroman.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
And now up for Washington, C.J. Abrams.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And a pitch. Good eye right there. Stroman, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a sinker, a slider, a splitter, a cutter, and he works in a 4-seamer. Left-hand hitter waits. And now 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Upstairs.
2-2.
The pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
I'll tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And it's strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter.
Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there. It's a first inning double.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Lane Thomas. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. And there's a foul ball. Next one misses, and the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
2-1.
The next offering misses. Now 3-1. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, 2 down. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. This one lifted in the air, left field, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. End of 1. And we're still scoreless. Back here in Nationals Park. Second inning set to go. And now it's going to be Patrick Wisdom. Tatro back to work. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Now 1-1. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Next pitch is in the dirt. Now 2-2. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. There's a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas settles under this one. And there are 2 down.
That is it. The first baseman, Eric.
And now it's Eric Hosmer. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. And ball 1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Thomas makes the grab, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Alex Call. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. That clips a corner. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Out to short. Horner tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Ildemaro.
Up now for Washington, Ildemaro Vargas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Here comes a pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Man at first with 1 gone. Dom Smith stands in. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. And a foul ball. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
In the air out towards right center. Suzuki has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So 1 left for Washington. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Yan Gomes. Tatro back to work. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Gomes measures 6 feet 2 inches. 35 years old, and he's a native of Brazil. Next offering is in for a strike.
The first time we saw a native of Brazil play in the majors was in 2012. That list keeps growing, and I don't expect things to slow down either.
Gonna count 1-2. On the ground to the left. Over to Smith, and Gomes is retired.
Batting 8, the designated hitter,
Nelson Velasquez, the next Cub to hit. 4 for 7 in the series, so he's been good. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Velasquez in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Foul ball.
You know, Blue, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Nick Madrigal. That one's in there, 0-1. That one ripped back there, and it hits the fence. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So the lineup flips over. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. Way inside, gets out of the way. At the belt and fires. And now 2-0.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field.
Kicks and fires. And that one clips the corner. Velasquez at third. Madrigal over at second with 1 down. That one in for a strike, 2-2. That's a little bit low. Ian Happ waits on deck. On the ground, out to short. And he's in safely at third as a run scores on the play. Tosses to first, now 2 out. Ian Happ up to hit.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Everyone can have a little chuckle there. He's had such a great season. Rarely ever do you see that kind of swing.
He swings and fouls one off. Next pitch is downstairs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Popped in the air. Left field. Call brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 1 and the Nationals 0. Back in Washington, D.C. as we go to the last of the 3rd. And the batter now, C.J. Abrams. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball and a strike. Late that time, and it's strike two. He goes down looking. And now it's Luis Garcia. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Garcia tries to check his swing. Now look to third. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. This one popped up. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number two.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yadiel.
Now it's the DH, Yadiel Hernandez. And it's fouled away. Next pitch is outside, and it's 1-1. This one popped up. And that is the third out of the inning. Nationals go quietly. They trail here 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, and now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
And the right-hander back to work. That one fouled off. The pitch. And that's a little high. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Thomas ranging back, looking up on the warning track, and hauls it in.
The third baseman, number 16, Patrick.
Now the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom. 0 for 1 so far. Fly ball to right. Robles snags it for the second out.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder,
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses the mark. There's a strike.
1-1.
Strike two. Lifted in the air, right center field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Back here in Nationals Park. And now Lane Thomas.
the center fielder,
The wind of the pitch.
Lane Thomas.
And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. And there's one down.
Now batting.
And
The
now
catcher,
Hebert Ruiz. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Runner on at first with one gone. Alex Call now at the plate. Swing and a ball popped up. That one gets down for a hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it. Now a great opportunity to at least tie up this game with something like a sac fly or an error in the infield. But another hit to the outfield could absolutely end it.
Infield comes in now. And here is Ildemaro Vargas. That one gets down for a hit. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 2-1. Not in time. He's safe.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now it's Dominic Smith. His first at bat was a strikeout. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
In the air, center field. Bellinger makes the grab for the second out. Here's Victor Robles.
Right fielder, number 60, Victor Robles.
Going 1. Vargas stands at second with 2 gone. Bounce to the left side. Corner. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. Now it's Eric Hosmer.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Line drive, and it's caught for the out. Here's Yan Gomes. First time up, he grounded to third. Out towards right center field. Robles gets under it, and there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And next for the Cubs, Nelson Velasquez. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now it's the second baseman, Nick Madrigal. Doubled his first time up. And that's in there for strike 1. Two outs. And there's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The 0-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Robles makes the grab, and that's the inning. Cubs leave 1, and they trail it here 2-1. Bottom of the inning. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
The shortstop.
The pitch. Fouled off to the right.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Next offering way off the plate. And that one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And there's one away.
The batter, the second baseman, Luis.
Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia. Inside, just missed. That's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. One down, base is empty. That's in there, and the count 1-2. Set down on strikes. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike 3. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. Yadiel Hernandez digging in for the Nationals. In there for strike 1. In the air, right field. Suzuki puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. And the Nationals gone in order. They lead it 2-1. Back in Washington, D.C., the batter will be the shortstop, Nico Horner. Tatro back to work. That's out to center field. Thomas makes the grab on the run.
Left fielder,
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. In the air, out towards right center. Diving try, but it falls in, base hit.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Line drive, base hit. Robles throws to second. They take the force out. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. Seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Now it's going to be Patrick Wisdom. Bellinger goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. He's safe.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is downstairs.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And the righty deals. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And gone. Patrick Wisdom leaves the yard. His 13th home run of the season, and they jump out front. It's 3-2.
this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So 2 down. Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Out number 3. Cubs had 2 on this homer. And the home team down a run. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago. And welcome back. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Lane Thomas. The line to kick the pitch. That one called a strike. 0-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And it's even up. The wind and the pitch. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. And a 1-2. Got him swinging.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just punched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Now the 0-1. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Up the middle. Corner. Throws to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Alex Call digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 2. Call, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. And that one fouled off. And here it comes. And now 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing doing for Washington, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Erasmo Ramirez will take over here.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Well, 1-run game. Here's Hosmer, and he deals. That one lifted to left. Call hauls it in for the out. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Yan Gomes.
Now it's Yan Gomes.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Ground ball left side. Tosses across to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the
And
Cubs,
next is the designated hitter, Nelson Velasquez.
Velasquez.
That's hard hit on the line. Thomas snags it on the run. Nothing happening there for the Cubs, but they still lead at 3-2.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 7th, and now up for Washington, Ildemaro Vargas. And a pitch. Line drive, caught.
The first baseman, number 22, Dominic.
Next to hit, Dominic Smith. Next offering is down low, and that's ball one. And a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Got it by him for the K.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Victor Robles.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Cubs 3 and the Nationals 2. We go to the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Nick Madrigal.
The pitch.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Righty to the plate. Popped up. He makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Nico.
Here's Nico Horner. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. There's a strike.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
0-1 down. And that one cutting but missing down low. Back to the mound. Over to Smith. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. 1 for 3. To the right side. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Cubs are down quietly, but they're up 3-2. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. Here comes a pitch. And takes low for ball 1. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. The tying run at the plate. That one called a strike. And it's 1-2. Bounce to the right side, and that one handled. Whips it to first on the run. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Down the number 2 hitter, Luis Garcia. Edge of the zone for a strike, and that is strike 1. down the line, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now the DH, Yadiel Hernandez. They say you win.
No ball. One strike.
Next pitch off the plate. And the count even 1-1. Garcia leads off first with one away.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
And a pitch. On the ground, could be 2. Glove flip for 1. On to Hosmer. 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Kyle Finnegan.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Well, 1-run game. Bellinger up to hit. Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second. And the pitch. That one ripped but foul. Finnegan, in his 4th year, he features a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. In the air, left field. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
The third baseman, number 62, Patrick Wisdom.
Here's the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
Smith makes the grab, 1 down. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
That one hit to right. Can't get there, base hit. Bellinger caught in a rundown now. They get the tag on him, and that's the 2nd out. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. It's in the dirt. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back here in Nationals Park. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Lane Thomas. Over to Hosmer. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Up next for Washington, the catcher, Jay Burke.
And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. Hit hard but foul off to the left. And that one is lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for Washington. The left
So
fielder.
it's their last chance in this one. Now the left fielder, Alex Call. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Now 1-1.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Here's a 1-1. Slapped foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Just one strike away. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is the